Just do it. Make your dreams come true.
Getting what you want is up to you. How you get there, that's up to God. See, the problem with you is you trying to figure out how to do something. Listen to this. The how-to ain't none of your business. You can turn your life around if you change your attitude. You change your attitude, you change your altitude. Stop sitting in here with a life of mediocrity when that ain't what God created you for.
Now, I partially agree with this video, right? It's half and half. You know, there's a lot of law of attraction speakers that say, you don't need to figure out the hows, don't worry about the hows, it's gonna figure itself out, woo woo, you know, whoop-de-doo. And over here, we got people who are actually practical and pragmatic, where they actually figure out what they need to do. There's a bit of both. You know, I'm very yin-yang in my teachings. I'm very balanced in my teaching. I try to share both sides of the story the best that I can. And one of the things that I learned is you will never know completely how, right? You will never know 100% how. You gotta let God, right? Let go and let God. Because for me, you know, when I was younger in my business, you know, starting my business and stuff, I wanted to know every single step before I could take action. You know, and it would make me procrastinate. It would make me resist. It would make me struggle. And, you know, what do I need to do? How is it done? You know, create this like mental block. Like I couldn't get myself to, you know, go get it done, right? And then there's this other side that happened to me. There's this unknown unknowns. You know, there were these things that would happen that I didn't even know I needed. You know, there were things that unfolded for me. And it's almost like God or the universe or the creator, the grand creator, the most high, the universe, whatever you want to call it, right? Just knows how to bring people, circumstances and events in your life that leads to where you want to be. So there's a part of surrendering to that, right? That, hey, like I'm going to figure out some of the hows. Do I need to call people? Do I need to, you know, set up my business structure? Do I need to get an LLP, you know, LTD, LLC, you know, what company do I need to create? You know, what are the taxes and blah, blah, blah. You know, do I need to, you know, be on camera on YouTube? You know, or do I be behind the scenes and do a screen recording? Or do I do animation? Do I do animation and be on screen? What is it that makes me inspired? You know, what works on YouTube? How can I figure out what other people have done and kind of remodel and not try and reinvent the wheel? You know, and you know, do I need to go network? Do I need to do cold calling, or do I need to create a website? Don't I need to create a website? You know, what do I need to do? Do I need a mentor? Do I need a coach? Right? Do I wanna figure it out by myself, or do I wanna hire someone to speed up my results, speed up my success? How can I do it with money, or how can I do it without money? There's all these things and how you can do it. But the thing is, some of these hows, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna start off doing that way, right? I'm gonna start off doing that stuff. And then God's like, show God your plans, right? You start taking the steps and God's like, nah. And you might be like, no, like that doesn't work for me. This doesn't feel quite right. I gotta adapt, you know, I gotta grow. You know, some of my content I've been making recently is a little bit different. I've been talking about female nature, male nature, and I'm working. The universe is like, nah, you went a bit strong on that side. You need to weave a little bit this way, you know, like, but it's still my belief systems. It's just that I'm dealing with other people. It's just in my opinions, and I know what can work, but it's like, I gotta adjust a little bit, you know. I'm not gonna lose myself or lose my identity for people. I'm gonna be me, but you know, I gotta express my message in a certain way. Sometimes I might come across arrogant, or I might come across a certain way and it, you know, rubs people the wrong way. When then really I got genuine feelings and genuine intent for people to have success in life, in their relationships, in their finances. But God's gonna be like, oh, okay, that's what you want to do? Okay, you know, you need a little bit of this, right? You need a little bit of that, because what you can't see. I can see more than you. I can see everything. I can see the future, past, present, everything. And you don't know. You think you know, but you don't know jack, right? You don't know shit. Like you need to humble yourself, dude. You need to humble yourself, girl. And that's one thing that happened to me when I did ayahuasca. Oh my God, it humbled me big time. I realized how small I really was in the grand scheme of things. So that's what we gotta realize, is that, yeah, we don't know the hows. And, Steve Harvey's giving great advice here. And we gotta let go and let God. At the same time, it's like, what steps how can I bring myself 50%, 75%, 80% towards God? How can I just trust, have faith, have belief, and surrender into just taking action now? Do something now. Start walking, start taking the first steps, start crawling, start doing something to move towards your goal, because this channel is about progress. You want to make progress. Doing something is better than doing nothing, right? You got to do something, right? Do something towards your goal. Now you've made progress. The universe is like, God is like, oh, okay, I see you. I'm going to give you this, right? And it's up to you to be aware and see it. A lot of people, I realize, have a very low level of awareness, or they see it and they feel like they're not prepared for it. So be careful what you ask for. You're going to ask for a soulmate. Okay, here's your soulmate, right? Might not look how you want him to look. might not be the video idea that you was prepared to talk about. Might not be the conversation that you was prepared to have. But you said you wanted it. Here you go. And so for some people, they got a blinder on seeing what they've manifested. You've manifested a step towards set goal, but you ain't ready. You ain't ready. You ain't prepared, right? You ain't knowing, hey, this is what you need to do in order to get where you want to be. It happened to me so many times where I would have this big visualization, this big thing that I'm manifesting. And universe gave me opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Guess what? Gavin was not ready. Developed deep levels of anxiety, this and that. And oftentimes I'll find myself pushing through the anxiety, because I said I wanted this, and here it is, here's the opportunity. And oftentimes I push through the fear, and I did get to the goal. I did get to the result. But when getting the result, I still felt anxious. I had the money, but I still felt anxious about having the money. I was not ready. Be careful what you ask for, okay? Because the universe will give it to you. And again, a lot of people, I see it time and time again with my coaching clients, with my students, with people that I speak to. The opportunity is there. The things come into your life. You're just not seeing it, right? Or you see it and you're just not ready. You're not ready. Be careful what you ask for. And so we have to develop the confidence, the self-esteem, the belief in order to handle the life that we want. You want to be a millionaire. What are the millionaire tendencies? What are the millionaire behaviors? Do I need to work more? Do I need to work smarter? Do I need to be more strategic? Do I need to be more logical? And what one thing that we need to learn, very important in life, I might make a separate video on this. There's always trade-offs in life. There's always pros and cons in life. If you want to get married, there's pros and cons to getting married. If you want to be a millionaire, there's pros and cons to being a millionaire. It's not just, I'm going to be happy. No. If you want to be a millionaire, there's going to be certain sacrifices you're going to need to make, right? If you're going to be a wife or a husband, there's certain sacrifices you need to make. You're going to have to lose some stuff in order to gain some stuff. It's a trade-off. There's always trading. The universe is always trading. I'm gonna trade some carbon dioxide out for some oxygen, right? I'm gonna trade some food for some energy. I'm gonna trade some water for some evaporation, you know, and then the rain, right? It's always circulating, it's always trading and transmuting and moving around. And so that's what we gotta learn, that is always gonna be trade-offs. I mean, for example, feminism. There's a trade-off to feminism. Feminism has got very toxic in this day and age. Third wave, fourth wave feminism is destroying relationships right now. And so there's been a trade-off to, I guess, a movement that was supposed to have a positive intent, you know, a trade-off. You know, it's got out of control now. There's a trade-off to Black Lives Matters because, you know, maybe a lot of Black people, you know, now there's a sense of an excuse to be lazy. Or to be entitled, or to come up with a reason why you cannot do something. There's always going to be obstacles in life, and maybe you have more obstacles in life, but don't allow the mental construct to be developed in such a way that you're going to allow that to stop you, because I've been there where I've been there and see it time and time again, comparing, right? Let me share with you a deep example, right? You know, when you go to a website and it's got like a, you know, like a sales page, it's like a page and there's a button to buy, right? It's a page designed to get you to buy something, right? I'm very good at creating these pages, okay? Something that I learned, something that I studied, something that I've got very good at selling, all right? And so I know how to write a sales page. All right, so I wrote out the sales page for me, okay? Got a black face on it, right? Now, that page, it made money, it made me money, right? It made me $2,000, $3,000, right? I can't remember the exact amount, right? Now, I gave the same sales page to one of my students, right? White face, Caucasian face, right? Same page. Just changed a few words to his product name, right? Same sales page, same structure, everything. He made $13,000. Okay. And so this got me down big time, right? But did I let that stop me? Hell no. Hell no. That's just the way life is set up. Okay. Am I at a disadvantage? Not my belief structure. It was my belief structure, but I'm not going to allow that to stop me and from achieving my goals and doing what I want to do. How can I adapt? How can I do something different to still allow me to generate the income that I want? It's a placement that maybe I've chosen or God has chosen for me. And so am I going to deny that challenge? Hell no. Thanks for the challenge. I accept. I'm going to make this happen no matter what. I put the admission, or I put the discipline, or the commitment to myself that I don't care if this takes me 50 years, I'm going to succeed at it. This was back when I was 20 years old. I said, hey, I want to run an online business and I want to make it successful. I want to do this for me. I want to do this for my family. I want to be able to retire my mom. I want to be able to take care of my family and all this stuff. I set out to pursue this. And I said, hey, I don't care if it takes me 50 years. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it happen. And I did. Within 3 years it took me. Okay. Because I committed to the goal. I committed to the outcome. I didn't allow the race thing to stop me. All right. And so actions and consequences, and I'm realizing that life will always be life. You don't need to know completely how, and sometimes you need to let go and let God. You got to surrender to what it is. Accept the challenge. Get off your butt, get off your ass, take the challenge. Take the challenge. Find out your why. Activate your heart, right? And take that energy and go and pursue what it is that you need to pursue, whatever it is, okay? And if you want help and support with that, you want coaching, you want guidance, you want to come on our live calls, you want me to continually push you towards your goals and your dreams and desires, then you definitely want to join my Alchemy program. It's a really, really powerful program. It's changing people's lives. You'll see the testimonials on screen right now. And you can go to vibrateabundance.com to apply to see if you qualify for this program. And it's just changing people's lives. So if you wanted to manifest, you want to transform your life in really powerful ways, this program is for you. All right, you can check out my previous video over here, and you can check out my recommended video over here. And remember to keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace.